So let's say I'm happy with this, and what I need to do is I'm just going to put a gradient fill on this one. So I go to my fountain fill, and I think there's a preset here. I go to my preset, and I think there's a cylinder gold. Let's say number 2. Okay, it's not the one. Gold number 4. Let's say I'm okay with this one. Okay, see these triangles here? You can adjust the gradients. Okay, let's say you're happy with that. You just click OK. Okay, I think I'm fine with this one. Okay, so I'm just going to remove the outline by right mouse click here, and now if you notice here, it has like let's go here. It has like a from dark to light, right? Okay. So what you can do with your artwork here, you can go back to your fountain fill. Okay, this one, you click on that rectangle, and you can actually make that darker. It's too dark. I'll put that back to there, and this one actually I'll make it darker like this. I can make this one, I can move that over, and then okay, so maybe this one I'll make it dark too, just to have an illusion that it's a shadow. I'll click OK. Okay, and I can just mirror that if I want to match it over here. Okay, so I'm fine with that, so I'll just put it here, and then I'll put this. Actually, I need one more object here, so I'm going to create a rectangle like this. Go to my shape tool, and then I'll just click on this node here and go to the right there, and then I can plus sign in your keyboard or duplicate without offset, and I hold down shift first, and I click and drag this going in. Okay, and then these two, select these two objects, and I'll combine it. Let's put it here. Okay, now I can copy the fill of this by going to my edit, copy properties from. Okay, and it will ask you which properties you want. I want the fill, and click OK of this one here. So now I have the same fill. Okay, I'll remove the outline by my right mouse click on here. Okay, and I can move this over there. And of course, I have to bring that to back, order to back of page. And I can group this now by selecting these two and clicking on this icon, or click on Ctrl G for a group. So it's grouped together now. Okay, so I'm fine with this one. Now I'm going to create see this illusion of that it's round. Okay, so what I'll do now, I'll click on my circle here. Okay, and I know it's 12.053, right? So that's the size of the circle, or the diameter. Okay, so if I go to effects and click on create boundaries, it will create the boundary. But sometimes with creating the boundary, especially if you have this one here, it also gets the boundary of the star. Okay, well, what you need to do if you have that kind of problem, okay, you can go to arrange and break curve apart. Okay, and then you can just delete that part here. You can delete that. Okay, now it's a pure circle. Now I'm going to choose a dark color, any color you want. You can also choose a darker purple if you want, like let's say that one. It's more of experimenting, but anyway, after that, let's just see this one if this will work. So you go to your transparency tool and you go make it radial, okay, and then in radial you can actually adjust your lighting, okay. And then I would suggest this one here in the property bar, you click on modify, sorry, not modify, multiply, and then this one you can move it over here and see if you like it, okay. But to center this one to here, okay, so you click on this one, hold down shift and click on this one, and type in C for vertical center and E for horizontal center, okay. So now it's centered. But I can always experiment by clicking on the, since it's a, say, so I can click, let's say I'm gonna click, no, it's not, let's say black. I can click on let's say really black. I'll try that one. Actually that one works fine, okay. Now in here you notice this one should be to front, so you select those two, or it's actually grouped together, go to arrange order to front of page, okay. So it's looking good. Now we actually need a highlight, which is this one here. So the highlight is actually just a circle like that. Make it, and then click on white, okay, and then remove the outline by right mouse click on this one here, the X icon, and then you go to your transparency tool and then you click up and drag down there. Be some more there. Then you can also reposition it if you want to, or if you want to make it a stronger color there, okay. It's looking more realistic now. So now just want to check on this one. Okay, I have to delete that, there's something in there, but anyway, now I can group this now. I can group it, clicking on this icon here for group, and I can make or create the string by clicking on the rectangular tool and make a string. Can make a color of the string like that and just put it over this side and remove the outline here. Now I can copy this one. I group it first, Control G or this icon here for group, and then duplicate, Control D for duplicate, and then make it smaller, okay. And we have to move this to back, so arrange order to back of page or Control End, okay. And we can add one more, Control D, make it smaller and make this to back of page, so arrange order to back of page, and we can, there you go. So you just created a Christmas ball. It's very easy to do it in CorelDraw.